Welcome to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm Nai, and we finished the fifth day just now. I think that was the fifth day. Yeah, that was the fifth day. So this is the sixth day. This was the this was the cutscene at the very end of Kingdom Hearts 2. So this is what you saw if you kept on watching after the credits ended. You were able to see this. And this same cutscene was also, this cutscene right here specifically, this was the start of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Where Sora starts chasing and finds his way. This is Castle Oblivion, which is where he would gradually go up various floors, gradually losing his memory as he went up. Which led him to needing his memory to be fixed by Namine now. So, basically, now you know the rest of the backstory. And,
I've been to see him.
There we go.
He looks a lot like you.
Who are you?
Now we got a voice off that second character, the one who had no voice last time we saw that very same cutscene. But that second voice sounded a lot like Roxas. And this cutscene, we actually know, this is a cutscene that we saw at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, that special cutscene that I worked so hard to earn, Deep Dive. That is this cutscene right here, where we see a character wielding Oathkeeper and Oblivion, dual-wielding and fighting off the Neo-Heartless. Now, this is the extended version of this fight, where a Keyblade is thrown to a long-haired fellow, who very well might be Riku, who then dives down. This is the extended version of Deep Dive, which is only visible in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. So I didn't get to see it during my LP.
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade? Shut up!
So some interesting interactions there. We'll learn eventually what that was all about. But that's going to be a little bit down the line. And we are once again back with Roxas, waking up on the dawn of the sixth day in this messy as hell room. Seeing some definite similarities between him and Sora here. There should totally be a, Wind Waker-like thing where you beat the game, therefore you get to play around as Roxas, or alternatively, you get to play around as Roxas in his sleeping wear, because that's Skull on his pants, which is kind of cool. Okay, it's back to, what is it, the secret place, or I forget what this place is called.
Man, I could not sleep last night.
The others do, yeah, the others are not responding to him. They do not seem to, Roxas is having a little bit more trouble here than he has in the past. Everybody's just passing through him, does not even notice he's there, acting like ghosts. Or maybe he's the ghost, we don't know. Things are at least a wee bit weird now. And then that same picture that the Dusk stole that used to have Roxas in it, Roxas is no longer in that picture. Ah, the usual spot. That's the name of this place. I'm going to go ahead and get a save going here. As you can see, it's been a couple hours since my last gameplay. I really need to learn to turn this damn system off between episodes. But problem is, I'm pausing between cutscenes, and it's not really an option for me. So we have seen a lot of very interesting cutscenes as of late, a lot of which throw up a lot of questions that need to be answered. But luckily, we are at the very even though it says 20 hours, we are at the very start of Kingdom Hearts 2. We have not gotten anywhere whatsoever. I'm really actually kind of tempted to load up my old save file and run from there just so I can keep that hours down. But, oh well. Who cares? Okay, so we got Roxas here. As soon as we wander out of the usual place, back into the back alley, something seems to catch Roxas' attention. And we got some Dusks. Immediately jumping us right out of the place. They're getting us a lot faster than usual. And here's Axel again.
Look at what it's come to. I've been given these icky orders to destroy you. If
yeah,
you
we don't want
refuse
that.
to come back with me.
But I don't want to do that either. We're just in a whole big issue here.
Best friends, right?
Sure. but I'm not getting turned into a dusk for... Wait a
Wait,
second.
you remember?
You remember now?
Yeah.
Great! But, you know...
Totally a
gotta make
lie.
sure and all, so,
Um...
what's our boss's name?
Yeah, that should have been an easy answer.
Oh, can't believe this.
And you pull up a... Yeah. Okay. Got a quick fight going on here. Got to defeat all the strange enemies, so all the Dusks. Nope, Axel is not a part of this fight. We've fought the Dusks before, though. At this point, we know... Ow. Even as I say this, I'm getting hit. But we know what the Dusks are all about. We know how their fight works. So these guys, not particularly worrying. Even if I am taking an excessive amount of damage off of them. Really got to watch out for that. Probably going to have to use a potion or something to keep myself alive a little bit later on down the line. Maybe just run into a save point. I just took a hit off something just out of the corner of my eye. I never even saw what hit me. So now it's up to it's between us and Axel again until things freeze once more.
Roxas, to the mansion. The time has
There's
come.
that guy in red again.
Hayner! Pence! Olex!
Those were not the magic words you thought they were, Roxas. Those do not fix things. Yep, time has halted. Time is over. Our time has come. It is time for us to return to the mansion.
The Roxas that I know is long gone.
I'm sorry, Axel.
Fine. I see how it is.
There's a little bit of longing in Axel's voice. We'll learn a little bit more about that as time moves on. Okay, so we've gotten ourselves to the Sandlot. Now we're actually going to start seeing enemies with a little bit more regularity. And it looks like they have started to sort of... Not good. They have... How did that guy not get hit by the reversal? That's what I want to know. But yeah, our enemies have started to kind of infiltrate Twilight Town. Not necessarily a good thing. Can you be hit by this, please? Part of me kind of wants to keep on fighting these guys, level up a little bit. We do have a somewhat hard boss fight we're going to have to do pretty soon here. But I do think we're going to get enough... There's Scan. Okay, that's something I really wanted. And we got a defense increase. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into abilities, into Roxas' abilities. Scan is going to take up 2 AP. Not quite sure what I want to do. But something I did want to show you while I'm in this is... do you have a high potion now? Is the Kingdom Key. Not only does it have its own strength and magic straight up stat nowadays, but it also has an ability, and all of our weapons will, from this point onwards, have some sort of ability attached to them. This one has Defender, which reads that if your health is below, I think it's like 20% or so, your defense goes up. I really do want to have Scan active, and unfortunately I do not have the AP to run Scan, Guard, and Aerial Recovery, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Aerial Recovery for now and equip Scan. I consider that to be very important. Let's see. Tournament board, we'll need that later on. I believe the door I need to go out is this one. But yeah, definitely Scan is very important to me. I need to be able to see how much health my opponents actually have. So let's make sure to have that active. Let's see, I have 3 potions in my quick select slots, which is good. And we are going to head... Okay, this enemy is called an Assassin. They can be kind of deadly, as the name implies. You can see my scan bar in the upper right-hand corner telling me exactly how much health this thing has. The Assassins can be as deadly as the name implies, and the reason why is that they can get up to 6 attacks in a row if they are able to land one. They also frequently go underneath the ground, and the thing about that underground ability is that while they are sort of in the ground, underground like that, they are not, unhittable. It's impossible to touch them, and that can be a big issue. Let's go ahead and fight our way through here, get a little bit more experience, and snag ourselves a few more potions. I'm ignoring the money because right now we really don't need it. I just got to make sure I keep my health up, make sure we keep fairly safe here. We're going to head on into the woods and start heading towards the mansion. We're going to have some more fights in the woods. We got ourselves another assassin here. Okay, let me make sure. No. I want to fight the assassin. The assassin's the one I want to focus on. Okay, come on, assassin. Come here. The assassins actually kind of scare me at this level just because they do a lot of damage. And I am mildly worried that between the assassin and the dusks, I could actually go down. And remember, that's game over now, unlike earlier where if I went down to 0, I could have been able to get out of it. And with that glitch aside, we are back in action. Okay, there's an enemy somewhere in here which is about to attack me. Music's always a really good indication, but there we go. See, I can't touch these guys while they're underground, but if I'm able to parry them as they come up, that guy behind me is trying to attack me. You can hear the number of attacks in the air. Not only will they come out on their own eventually, but if you parry them, ow. See those attacks there? If you parry their attack, you can get them out of the ground. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Let's pop a potion real quick. Okay, this guy is out of the ground, so now we can attack him again. Not only can you tell if you're being attacked purely by nature of the music, but your command menu will be different depending on if you are in safety or if you're being attacked. Let's go ahead and move on into the old mansion area directly. And here we have a big lock on the gate, which normally would be a problem, but we have a keyblade, and it doesn't give a damn. But first things first, it's another battle with the Dusks.
Don't call me and then
These
lock
guys
me out.
never give up. And then all of a sudden, Roxas does get a little bit of, like a mental jolt from Sora, a memory of exactly how you deal with locks when you own the Keyblade. Apparently the Keyblade automatically knows what it needs to do, so there goes the lock. Now the Ducks would be following, but someone pops up and takes care of them on his own. Now, we only know a couple of Keyblade wielders. There's only so many people that could be. Now we are inside of the mansion, fighting an enemy type that we saw in our battle with the Twilight Thorn. I can't remember the name of these guys, but they're fairly easy. They're very low level enemies. But the deal with them is they have several different forms. They will actually change their capabilities. Just to open that up, get our high potion. They will change their capabilities just depending on what's going on, what their internal script says. We got a maximum AP increase, so I can now get my aerial recovery back. We also got a strength increase, which is good, so I'll be doing a little bit more damage. Let's go ahead and equip aerial recovery. And then head back. Let's check out this room down here. Got a bit of a dungeon-ish feel to this place. We want to make sure to explore as much as possible. We did get ourselves another assassin here. So we want to try to get this assassin out of the ground here before I can do this, essentially. Good, now we got out of the ground, and now we can deal damage. You can kind of see that, ow, I'm getting hit by those guys behind me, and that completely, or almost completely lost me the chance to fight this assassin. So these guys, they can become obnoxious, not necessarily in and of themselves, but they become obnoxious if they're partnered with friends that can cause them to really hurt your face. Let's go ahead and take care of this last one. Get our HP back up with our little health orbs. We do have another 2 assassins spawning in, which is not good, because they will just chain attacks on you. Okay, let's see if I can get rid of one assassin real quick while the other one is kind of floating there. He's behind me. Okay, there he is. But he is out of the ground, so I do have a chance to just wreck him, which I proceeded to do. Let's get ourselves another 2 chests here. One is a potion, which I'm sure I'm going to need pretty soon, and the other is an elven bandana. Going to go ahead and toss that onto Roxas. I believe that is a defense. It's an armor item, which is going to give me 1 defense. I'm going to lose my defense against fire, lightning, and blizzard, but they're not going to come up much at this low level. Castle object is crumbling. This place is really, really old. That's basically all the game wants to tell us. Not a lot that they can let us know here. There must have been an epic battle that happened here at one point, but that's about it. Okay, let's head over here. We got ourselves another fight with some of the low-level mooks and an assassin. But we're not particularly afraid of these guys at this point. Okay, now let's go ahead and see about taking care of that low-level mook. Fantastic. Now we can move on. We need to go into this room right here. This is the room where Naminé was standing behind the curtain, so it should be a pure white room. Here you are, and here's a small cutscene. Roxas is now seeing all of these pictures in person. Every last one of these pictures that I recall, every last one of them does mean something. All of them have meaning of some sort. They're usually a location or a storyline event. For instance, that one to the left there is Hollow Bastion, the door to darkness up there. Gate to darkness, whatever it was. And once again, we are looking at this world that has all the neon signs. And here's Roxas clad in one of those robes. Those robes will be very distinctive in the future. There's Axel in the background.
Why did the Keyblade choose me?
Roxas strolling around like he owns the place.
I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization.
Good question. Oh dear, there's an organization apparently. Apparently, Roxas was part of it and is turning his back on it, which is not necessarily a good thing. He's getting some of his memories back, but apparently it is a painful event. And here's Naminé, possibly some answers.
I don't know. They're a group of incomplete people who wish to be whole.
No, they're assuredly bad.
They're desperately searching for something.
What?
Incomplete?
Kingdom Hearts. Funny?
It's just...
There's that name again.
I've been running away from the question I really want to ask. What's gonna happen to me now? Just tell me that.
Who the hell are you?
Nothing else really matters
Ah,
anymore.
very important question.
You are...
Naminé.
Yeah, Roxas is starting to get depressed. And Naminé is now being removed.
There's no
Goodbye,
knowledge
Naminé.
that has the power to change your fate.
Roxas is not getting his
Even
answers.
if it doesn't, I want to know. I have the right to know.
He just wants to know.
And nobody doesn't have a right to know.
See?
Nor does it even have the right to be.
But what is a nobody?
What is a
We're out
nobody?
of time. Too many nobodies.
Roxas, stop repeating me.
Roxas. Nobody's like
Man,
us
people are
or
just
any
coming out of
other
everywhere
person.
here.
You won't disappear. You'll be whole.
She's a nobody, too.
Disappear?
No further outbursts.
No, she said you
No,
will
You
not.
won't disappear. You'll...
Wait!
Apparently he can't hear anything.
Roxas. We will meet
Nope,
again.
Ansem's not going to let
then we can
Roxas
talk
get
about
to
everything.
Naminé.
I may not know it's you, and you may not know it's me. But we will meet again. Someday soon. I promise.
Very important.
Let her go!
Very important hint.
Naminé!
And everybody just vanishes, leaving Roxas alone in a very white room. We get Naminé's sketches. As I said, each one of these drawings has a meaning. And we do get a map of the area, which is kind of important. I'm going to go ahead and save right here because I'm going to want it soon. We did get a, because we're at least in this room, I can't remember if it's this room or the entire mansion, but we did get a change in our command menu. And when it pulls back, you're going to see that the actual command cursor is now in the shape of a card with a key on it. It's another reference to Chain of Memories. Just wait for this. And actually what I'm going to do... See, I'm actually keeping just in time with my old save files here. At this point, I'm going to cut this episode, guys. We are at 20 minutes, and I want to get back to my old 20-minute episodes. Now I actually have a way to do that. So we're going to stop here. When I see you guys next time, we're going to, well, see what happens to Roxas. I'll see you guys soon.